Thomas Frank was dismissed as head coach of Tottenham. A mistake or the right decision? Was he not given enough time to show results? A weak squad? A lack of trust from the board? Or was the issue the coach himself? Hello everyone, this is Rabona. Let's break it down. Thomas Frank is a Danish football manager who has earned widespread recognition for his systematic and progressive work. He was born on October 9, 1973 in Denmark. Before beginning his professional coaching career, Frank worked as a school teacher, which significantly influenced his management style. He has always placed special emphasis on player development, learning ability, and team culture. When he was young, he also played football at an amateur level, but focused early on coaching. In 2013, Frank took charge of Brøndby, one of Denmark's leading clubs. The team played attacking and well-organized football, and in 2014-2015 season finished third in the Danish league, qualifying for European competitions. The real breakthrough in his career came in England. In 2016, he joined Brentford's coaching staff, and in 2018, he became the club's head coach. Frank built a team that effectively used analytics and flexible tactical systems. In the 2020-21 season, Brentford won the Championship playoffs and were promoted to the Premier League for the first time in 74 years, an absolute historic achievement for the club. In the Premier League, Frank not only kept the team on the top level but also achieved impressive results. In the 2022-2023 season, Brentford finished ninth with 59 points, the best score in the club's modern history. The team defeated giants such as Manchester United and Manchester City, demonstrating organized pressing and highly effective standard. Thomas Frank has officially taken the position of the head coach of Tottenham Hotspur in June 12, 2025, signing the 3-year contract until June 2028, according to the club's official statement. In their press release, Spurs emphasized that Frank was regarded as one of the most progressive and tactically flexible coaches, capable of developing players and building a sustainable team both in the Premier League and in European competitions. The club officially commented, "We are delighted to assign Thomas, who has a proven track record in squad improvement and tactical work, and we look forward to his leadership in the upcoming season." He was hired immediately after the dismissal of previous head coach Ange Postecoglou, despite the fact that Postecoglou had won the UEFA Europa League, ending the club's 17-year trophy draw. The cost and terms of the deal were also confirmed. Tottenham paid approximately £6.7 million, around 8 or £8.5 million to compensation to release Frank and his coaching staff from their contracts at Brentford. The contract included significant commitments improving team development both on and off the field. Goals and tasks set by the management: consistently compete for the top 4 Premier League finish and qualification for the UEFA Champions League. Then, giving competitive performances over the long term, no lower than top 6. Show consistency in matches against direct rivals and significantly improve defensive stability. Support the development of young players and build the team not only through star signing but also by unlocking the potential of the current squad. Use the transfer budget actively and wisely, balancing attacking play with defensive efficiency. The club also publicly confirmed that Frank would receive support in the transfer market and would personally participate in creating the transfer strategy, although a specific budget was never officially agreed. The team results under his management. In the Premier League, the team was highly inconsistent after 26 rounds. Tottenham had collected 29 points from 26 matches, approximately 1.12 points per game, which left them on the 16th in the table, one of the worst records in the club's history for managers with 5 or more matches in charge. The team recorded 7 wins, 8 draws, and 11 defeats, leading to the constant criticism of their league performances. In the Champions League, by contrast, Spurs performed more strongly. The team qualified for the knockout stage round of 16, showing solid results in the group. In the English domestic cup competitions, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, the team was eliminated early, losing to their opponents in key matches. Unfortunately, these results, particularly in the Premier League, caused growing dissatisfaction among fans and the media, as the club, with its high ambitions and financial resources, was hovering near the relegation zone despite having an experienced manager. During Thomas Frank's tenure at Tottenham Hotspur, the club completed several transfers aimed at strengthening the squad, but ultimately they didn't bring the visible progress required to achieve their set goals. In the summer of 2025, Spurs officially reinforced their attacking line by signing Mohamed Kudus from West Ham for a substantial fee around £55 million. However, his impact was limited due to injuries and inconsistent form, which didn't help the team improve their results in the Premier League and European competitions. In addition, the club signed Xavi Simons from RB Leipzig, an impressive transfer in terms of potential, but under Frank, he didn't become a consistent source of attacking productivity, struggling with adaptation difficulties as well. In defense, several young players were signed: Kevin Dansen, Luka Vošković and Korat Takai, and the permanent transfer of Matthias Tell was also completed. However, all of them were viewed more as long-term investments rather than ready-made veterans capable of competing for top positions. Some of these signings, for example, the arrivals of Kudus and Simons, looked promising but failed to deliver the expected immediate impact on the team's performances in the Premier League and the Champions League as well, which provided even worse criticism of the club's transfer strategy. In the winter of 2026, during the January window, the club also signed Conor Gallagher from Atletico Madrid and Sousa from Santos, attempts to strengthen the midfield. However, they didn't change the overall situation as the existing squad already had structural problems. Ultimately, under Frank's leadership, Tottenham failed to achieve significant progress, and the new signings didn't provide the level required to compete for the club's high ambitions. This became one of the reasons for dissatisfaction among the club's management and the fans, and led to a managerial change in February 2026. Relationships with the management. The club officially maintained a neutral stance until the very last moment, publicly confirming its support for Frank and his project. In December 2025, the board stated that it didn't intend to dismiss the Danish manager and planned to give him time as well as support in the transfer market. However, as results worsened, the pressure increased, and in February 2026, the club officially announced Frank's resignation. In its statement, the board showed respect for his professional approach and gratitude for his contribution, but emphasized that due to the results and performances, the team needs change. Former head coach Ange Postecoglou openly claimed that Tottenham is not a big club, explaining that despite its magnificent stadium and infrastructure, the club doesn't spend enough on wages and transfers, doesn't papering as a top team, and fails to realize its ambitions. He made his remarks in an interview on the Overlap podcast following the dismissal of Tottenham Hotspur head coach Thomas Frank. In conclusion, it can be said that Thomas had everything: the trust and loyalty of the management, a transfer budget, and the ability to influence the club's top structure. But he didn't meet expectations. We believe that Thomas hasn't yet reached the level of top Premier League clubs and couldn't withstand the pressure of the expectations placed upon him. We look forward to his new achievements at the new club. And that's all for today, friends. It was Rabona with you. See you soon. Bye-bye.